What's up, y'all?
It's Kayla.
And it's Sway. And this is the Normal Girls Podcast.
Stallion, Shawty.
Welcome back.
I know, right? I feel like we haven't filmed in a bit.
We haven't.
Yes.
Well, we can't give y'all the sauce, but we done came up with a plan.
Yeah.
We were tired.
I know.
When I tell you, we've been filming like every week. And we're like, okay, this is burnout.
I know, and I'm starting to get upset with you.
Like, it's already episode 5, and
I
we're
know.
just like,
We're doing it.
you know?
But it's a lot of hard work. Some days I don't want to do this anymore.
Wait, is this episode 5 or episode 6?
6. This is episode 6.
Gotcha.
Yes. I know, right?
I'm still proud of us.
I know. I can't believe we're really doing it. And I feel like, you know, taking that same dedication from the gym.
Right.
And we're putting it in other stuff.
We done found the sauce.
We done found it. And now we're doing it.
So tell me about your little weekend or
Yeah,
week.
so I just got back from a cabin trip with my Lana sister. Shout out to you, Lena. It was her birthday, and we just had a really nice cabin trip. I know, happy birthday. And we went to Tennessee. It was really nice. The cabin was really nice. Like, I really want to own cabin property. Like, it was
I love
really
the
nice.
cabins.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. We was in the Great Smoky Mountains. We had a nice view. I'm about to show you a picture.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a really, really good time. So,
So it was like one of the bigger cabins?
Yeah.
Or was it like a, okay.
No, it was a big one. Everybody had like
Different floors?
3D floors.
Oh, those are
hot
the
tub.
Yeah,
Amazing views. We had a bonfire. Like, it was really nice. It was really nice.
nice.
The roads were so curvy and steep as hell. Like, cause I got in here late Friday night. Girl, them last 10 minutes of me on the road, I'm like, my back is off the seat of my car. I'm like, you know, when your parents have to turn the music down a bit to concentrate. Girl,
I hate driving in Tennessee. Like,
yeah, I thought of you.
Yeah, I can't.
I know.
I never will. Like, if I'm riding with somebody, like, you got it.
Yeah.
You know.
And on the way back, girl, I was so sleepy. 4 hours.
Oh my God.
Took me like 5 hours because I had to stop 2 times to take a 10-minute nap.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, I was so sleepy. So
you didn't get like a 5 hour?
I was, but I was like, I don't want to.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
What about you? What you do?
Girl, what did I do? Well, I went on a trip to Florida. That was real fun. I went deep sea fishing.
I know, that's so fun. I haven't done that yet.
Yes, that was my first time doing that. So I was like, oh my gosh, like this was so fun. But I had motion sickness so bad.
Oh my God, me too. Driving in the cabin, like in the mountains, doing this.
Yes.
I was like, girl,
motion sickness is real.
It's real, and it really does damper you. Like, it puts a damper on the parade. Wait. Put a damper on a party or whatever the saying is, and it just really make you feel like shit. Like, you don't want to do nothing else.
When I tell you,
how long did yours
so I was out there, I'm like,
okay,
you know, I'm catching fish, getting my fish, and then like after like 2 hours, we were out there for like 5 hours.
Oh wow!
After 2 hours, I put my fishing rod up. I said, I'm done.
Really?
When I tell you, I fell asleep. I had to go to sleep because it was that bad. Like, I thought I was gonna barf. But it wasn't even so much nausea. It was like dizziness.
Whoa. Like,
and then when I was fishing, it's like, it's cool. But then when you stop and you like looking out in the water, you realize you're in the middle of nowhere. Because we were in the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah. So we were literally just like, oh my God. And I was just like, oh shit. I feel it now. And I knew I should have brought like something out there, but you know, it was still fun. I had a great time, and then just been working as well too, getting ready for this next trip coming up.
I know,
yes,
Columbia.
I'm so excited.
Y'all stay tuned for that. We're gonna have to vlog, a normal girls vlog. Yes. But real quick, check my fish.
Okay. Yeah, giving cabin.
It's giving cabin. I know, right? But yeah, thank you. Just got my hair did again, so I'm just really feeling myself. But you were cute. Tell me what we giving today.
Yes, girl. Just got on a little, you know, I don't even know what this is.
A sweater?
It's barely put together. I don't know. I got this from Shein or something. It's cute though, but it's like so open. Like, I've never seen something like this.
Oh, I see now.
Yeah, like it's not connected underneath. It's
it looked like it was connected.
Open. Yeah.
I'm running out of outfits.
Please send us some outfits, please. Like, we need to come up with a P.O. box.
No, we need to come up with merch, and I'm just gonna be.
I'll pull up and pick
That's the P.O. box.
No, for real, but yeah, you look nice. Thank you. And then I just got my hair.
Yes, I love all the styles you do.
So I just styled it. Thank you, girl.
It's really cute.
Very versatile. Come get Sister Locks as Ways Natural Hair Therapy.
Period.
Yes, girl. So today, we are doing Stallion, Shawty.
Yes.
Why did we pick this?
I feel like I didn't even realize I was a stallion until probably later on in life, high school area, because I've always hung around girls close in my height.
Right.
So I just thought we were just all normal.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And for y'all that don't know, we'll tell y'all our height. We're pretty tall women. I'm 5'7.5".
Yes.
Without shoes.
Okay. And I'm 5'9". And I feel like that extra inch just really grew up on me. Like these past couple years.
Because we were like the same height for a long time.
We
and then Kayla, I was like, oh shit, like you. No, like she kind of took off, but not too much. Yeah, we've always been tall. We've been this height since like 5th grade. Like that's one thing about it though. Like we really been like, I know I've been 5'7".
I was gonna say I vividly remember being 5'7" for the longest.
Yeah, like I feel like by 8th grade I was 5'7".
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like 8th grade, probably before that, but middle school I was like 5'7". Yeah, same shoe size, wasn't really growing, but also taller than everybody else in my class and stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes,
but I just. Like I said, I really didn't even realize that we were tall. Right. I mean, we had some friends that were short, of course. Yeah. But
they were like extremely short. So
exactly.
It was like,
exactly.
You know, like it was like some something like 4'11".
Exactly. Exactly.
So you know, we noticed that other people could be short, but. Like, we have other friends that are like 5'7", 5'9".
Yeah, my sister's 5'7".
You know what I mean? Like, the people around us is just, you know. And I feel like, when did we realize? I would say for me, I didn't realize I was tall till about 2 years ago. Literally, like. Yeah,
I mean, I always knew I was definitely above average height. Always. Like, I just always knew that. But, like I said, I didn't know it was such a thing. You know what I mean? Like to be the tall, because I wasn't the tallest girl for one.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like I wasn't the tallest girl like in class, like the tall one. Yeah. But I just knew I was
at taller than most. Like if they lined us up, you'd be at the end.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, but you're not the last person.
I'm not the last person. Right. Like I knew was the tallest girl.
Same.
But yeah, I just. But also if we get into it, what is your parents' height? Because my parents, like my mom, she's probably 5'8", and my dad is 6 feet, 6'1" on a good day.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's so funny because well, my dad's like 5'11", 6 foot, and my mom is 4'11".
Wow.
So like when people see my mom, they like, you came from her? Like, why are you so tall? And I'm like,
that's funny.
I mean, my dad, I guess. I don't know, but like. I didn't even realize my mom was tiny.
I still don't realize that.
Like she's just her. If you know her, her personality is big, so it just makes up for her height. But
even as a kid, I didn't register. I'm the same height as this adult woman.
Right.
I never thought that.
You know, we knew that she was an adult.
I never thought any way of her height. Ever. I don't know. I just never did because of her personality.
But
you're right about that.
Yeah, my mom is like really short compared to me. But yeah, that is just crazy.
So we didn't even get into our current event.
Yes, let's get into it. What's yours?
Okay, so I feel like I had a different one earlier, but the one that I was thinking about so much throughout the week was the Nickelodeon documentary Quiet on Set. It's just,
oh my god.
It's just,
when did that come on?
When or where?
Where?
HBO Max.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it's just very, very dark. Like it's very dark, but
I watched it too, but my client, she put it on the TV and I was like doing her hair, so I didn't really get to look at it 100%, but I was listening to it and I was like, oh my god, like I caught myself sometimes looking at TV not doing hair, like this is crazy. But
it's a hard watch.
It is a hard watch, and definitely trigger warning, like
for sure. And that's why I was like trying to think of another current event, because I was like, do I really want to talk about that on the pod? But it's like it's important to talk about.
I think it's definitely something very important to talk about. And it shows like how crazy things can get when money is involved, power is involved. Like, you know, it was so sad. Like
it
was just so sad. And it's like, man, like I ain't looking at the parents because they're like, how can we change this? How can we like on the sets, how can we prevent this? Because at the end of the day, a motherfucker can pose like he's not a creep or a pedophile and still, you know, be in a space where it's kids. So as a parent, I'm not even a parent. I'm not a parent. And before I watched that, I was just like the parent, like, when I become a mom, I don't want to be the helicopter mom. Like, I want to give my child room where I can also monitor them, but like make sure that they, you know, I'm protecting them and let them also kind of learn and have their own life experience. But after seeing that shit, I might be a helicopter mom because what?
It's so scary. And like, even one of the, if you watch it, then you know, even one of the parents was like, he kind of knew something was up with one of the dudes who ended up becoming a pedophile. But you know, they kind of make you seem like a crazy person and like, whoa, this is how things are.
But
like,
see, they're dealing with it's sick because it shows how they'll manipulate a child, and then like those children were going through puberty, you know, adolescence,
and also they're dealing with fame. These kids want to be famous.
So
it's a real power dynamic. You know,
turning them against their parents.
I know.
And you know, I saw one lady, the black lady.
Oh, that was so heartbreaking.
It was so heartbreaking.
They made her seem like that every black woman.
I love that. She was like, I always knew this shit was.
She did.
It was something going on because there's no reason why y'all doing these little innuendos. And then everyone act like, oh no, get your mind out the gutter. No, why the fuck?
No, the jokes are specifically to be in the gutter.
Exactly. And when as a kid, like I remember seeing shit. I never said like, okay, Nick is like soft porn or anything like that. But I always knew that it was a little more risky with their content than Disney Channel.
Always.
And I grew up watching all of it. So when you watch Nick, you'll see something that's like, and my brain wouldn't think anything sexual because you're a child. So you don't really go there, but you know it's like, what the hell?
Exactly. But these adults,
why they playing with feet and shit?
Why they playing with feet? Why they just squirt us dick something in that girl face?
Exactly. Or like a shake weight. Yeah, we're working out.
A girl pouring water over her face. Like she's 12.
Oh my god! And kids, and we're supposed to be watching that, but really, they're appealing to like the pedophiles as like it literally makes me want to throw up in my mouth.
They're appealing to them because those are the people writing this stuff.
Exactly.
In the writers' room.
And then y'all hiring the motherfuckers at other places after conviction. They've been convicted.
Yeah, that
crazy. Shit was like,
I know.
And to see the people that was writing in support of those pedophiles. That shit, like, my thing is, I don't give a fuck if you're innocent or not. If you're in some shit like that, why are you even in shit
I don't even
like
want to involve myself.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to write because you don't know. You wasn't there at the end of the day, and y'all going to write trying to act like, oh, we didn't have all the details. Y'all knew what the case was about.
Exactly. And
y'all knew what it was about.
If you paid attention to the part where they kind of highlighted the language that those people use.
Exactly.
Like he was tempted. Literally, he was tempted beyond belief. And he's just such a great guy. And first of all, it should have been a red flag when they saw that this man was a writing partner with John Wayne Gacy, which that part was so scary to me.
I don't know much about that. Okay, I must have missed that part.
He was probably doing hair, but basically the dude who ended up the Drake from Drake and Josh, he would write, because you know anybody in jail you can become like writing pals with them.
And you have to beat that word out, by the way.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I guess SA, should I say that?
Yeah.
Sexually assault, can I say that? Is it?
I would just
any word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Triggered.
Okay. He became a writing pal with John Wayne Gacy. You can do that, and it was just really weird.
The
clown shit. And if you don't know, John Wayne Gacy is a notorious.
I remember that.
He would kill young boys.
That was weird.
Yeah, and I thought that was crazy as hell. And they were just like, "Oh, this is normal." You know, white people think shit like that is normal. That is like a major red flag because you're going out your way to write letters with this dude. He knows who you are. He's sending you portraits. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I remember that reminds me one time I went down to New Orleans with my brother and we visited this museum. It was like Museum of Death or something. We thought it was talking about like historical people that passed away and different. I don't know. We went in there. It was like shit about serial killers and like it was fantasizing like serial killers and like crazy shit like that. People that, and I was like, people's in there like, wow, this is so cool. Wow. And me and my brother was in there like, let's get out of here. Like, it was just,
people have an infatuation with serial killers. I mean, the names like Jeffrey Dahmer, John Gacy, they live on for a reason. Like, people are, it's murder mystery fantasy. Like, they like shit like
giving power to those names. Because when you feed into, like, I don't even want to repeat any of the names of those people that did that to those children and stuff like that. Like, I don't even like to give them that power, but I see that people do it. That was a crazy show though.
Yeah. Okay, but what about your current event? I know that got kind of dark.
I know, right? I'm like, but on another note, I want to talk about the Freaknik documentary.
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, it's so good.
Is it like documentary style or is it like a TV show?
It's documentary style.
Okay.
Like, Freaknik was a time in history.
And it's
like Black history as well too, because it originated from the historically Black college and AUC Center in Atlanta. So it was started off as like a picnic. So during the song, it was called Freaky. It was a song out during that time that had the word freaky in it. So they just wanted to make it like marketing.
Yeah.
And they basically, it was like, instead of picnic, because of the racial connotations attached to that phrase.
Gotcha.
I didn't even know about that.
Either.
Yeah, but they said they wanted to kind of rename it, so they named it Freaknik. So it wasn't anything freaky. It was something that was like during that time, and it was like a big cookout basically, and picnic, and just, you know, they was at Piedmont all around Atlanta. Then it was beautiful. But then when the locals and people just not from college, old ass men going out there, it changed into something totally different. And then when when they started the what is it, Georgia or Atlanta try to start to make money from it, then that's when it was just like, okay,
take a turn.
It's no.
So something that started off as like innocent college fun just grows.
It's motherfuckers out there grabbing girls by their clothes and ripping their shit up.
Yeah,
it's not funny.
It's not funny, but I've seen videos like niggas handsy as fuck. Like, you can't even walk through a crowd and grab your titties and shit.
First of all, being in college and being at different parties and shit like that, we definitely, not to that extreme.
No,
but
those was
it
extreme.
handsy.
It definitely gets handsy, and as a female, like, you already know, like, oh shit.
Right.
You put something on, you like, oh god, somebody
better
say
it shouldn't be like that. And it wasn't like that originally. First. Right. But of course, motherfuckers that just don't even know, they just hear some shit Freaknik. Oh, we finna be down there being freaky, and they fucked it up for everybody.
Niggas down there being freaky as hell.
Oh my god, people's mamas and shit was out there showing they
bro, it's literally a picture of a girl spreading her ass,
and then the girl was like, "Show me some dick." And then he's like, what? So they was like, yeah, they keep saying, show me some titties, show me some ass. So we gonna take this year, show me some dick. Try that dick.
It's funny.
I was like, this is
what a time, man. That's crazy.
Yes, I asked my parents, you know, they were here during Freaknik, those prime years when it first started. And I remember asking, I was like, look, tell me, because if I see y'all in this documentary.
That's crazy.
And then they was like, no, you should, as long as it's, you know.
I know.
But we did see like some of my family's, my parents' friends.
Really?
Not doing anything crazy, but they were in the documentary.
Wow.
So I was like, that was so crazy. But, you know, I watched it with my mom, and she was just like, oh my God, this brings back so many memories and stuff like that. And we'll never be able to experience that.
I know why? Social media and cell phones.
Yes, like we'll never be able to just go back to those days. And I really like I'm glad that we were raised.
We got a little bit of both.
We got a taste of before technology, and I just remember those days. But it's like we're not gonna go back to that.
No, it's impossible. Social media has really kind of warped people's mind about things,
especially in America,
for sure.
Like I don't know how it is other places. They probably aren't as attached to it. But for here, it's over with. But that was my current event, girl. Freaknik. That made me want to have a little birthday party, Freaknik style. Right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to watch that, and we'll talk about it later. But back to being a stallion. So. Oh my God, you so tall. You play basketball? What sport? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that was a thing I always got. But what sports did we play? What sports you played?
That is definitely a thing. And I want to, before we get into that, I want to say that's like the one sport that I probably suck at.
The worst.
And when I tell you I'm athletic, but baby, basketball and I never went together. Yeah. So when people ask that, it's like, what? Yeah. Like, no, you would not want me on your team.
Yeah.
But the sports that we play, we did a lot of different things, but our main sport, I feel like, especially for our stature, would be volleyball. Yeah. Yeah, like a lot of times, if it wasn't basketball, guys go, "You play volleyball?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I actually did." You know,
basketball or volleyball for sure. I love playing softball. Softball was really, really fun.
I didn't.
You didn't love playing?
I stopped early because it was too hot. I'm like, I can't be in the sun like that.
Yeah, I love playing softball.
It was too hot out there for me.
I mean, that Georgia heat was no joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, volleyball, softball. I thought it was really cool in high school. You started playing soccer and I started playing lacrosse.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
Soccer was so fun, and I wish that I got into it a little, because I played it as a little kid, but I was out there doing cartwheels and shit.
I knew the picture you were talking about too.
Years, yes. And then also track as well too. But when I did soccer in high school, I was like, oh my god, and I was just naturally already fast and
athletic.
Like exactly, be out there bodying bitches. And you know, it was so fun, but I just didn't really have like the skill. So I was fast. I could get to the ball, take the ball, and then when it's time to shoot the goal, it's like, no.
But you just, I'm sure if you would have started earlier, and I feel that way with a lot of our sports, like especially for me with volleyball. Like if I would have started volleyball, that was at Parks and Rec, bro, we would be fired. You know what I mean?
Right?
Like amazing. I really wish they
can't
bring
wait
it
to push that through my kids.
No, God, right now I'm like, I kind of want like, volleyball.
I'm not gonna force them to do it, but if they show any interest, oh my gosh,
I'm like, okay, let's do Kansas.
You know what I mean?
I've always wanted to be good at volleyball. Oh my god, that's literally what parents do. The shit that they work.
I know, right?
Push their kids to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I know.
No, I'm just excited to start my kids early into stuff. Because I feel like we're, as black people, I feel like we're naturally talented in certain shit, and I just feel like
it's just the resources.
For sure.
When you go to them little, they have YMCA's and all these different places where they can put their children in the private lessons to shape those skills, and really, it is a race thing, but also like a class thing as well too, because we can reach that. Yeah, it's just we have other things in place, but I definitely want to reach that point where I can do that for my child. And my parents did a great job. They were like the coaches of everything. So they definitely gave me those experiences, but I want to be able to like really reel in on what my child likes or wants to do, even if it's not a sport, like playing a piano or painting or something like that.
I agree, because I feel like being gifted, people get confused that it's just only academics you can be gifted in, but if your child starts expressing interest in, like you said, art or music, like I think it's important that we give our black kids the opportunity to be themselves and be unique, and because things could be lucrative if you just, you know what I mean?
Right.
I just feel like we're so past the age now where it's like, you can't do that, they ain't gonna make no money. Like, if he's good at painting, if he's good at singing and making beats, then like, why not?
I think that our generation is making the shift. Like, we're definitely raising our children to be okay with being an entrepreneur or just having their own niche.
I agree.
We see TikTok that already told everybody a niche is something good to have, and just being able to find it. I feel like that comes with resources, and hopefully we get to a point where we can give back to our community.
I can't wait.
And put those rec centers or fine art centers and things like that back into our community.
Yeah, I already know that I really would love to invest in putting volleyball in the rec, tennis, because that's something I started to play later.
You probably would have been real good at tennis.
I know, for real, because that was something I picked up later in life. But yeah, I just feel like as black kids, we just have to, more opportunity, it's gonna benefit us in the end. You know what I mean? Getting golf scholarships, like we're just so athletic in so many different things.
Seriously.
You know what I mean? So I definitely think that's important.
Yes. So we definitely had an advantage of like just being tall and making teams and shit. We're athletic and we're pretty good, but at the same time we passed the look check.
We do.
You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, okay,
I want her on my team.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But one sport that I would say I would not want to fight, not want to do excuse me, I just said it. I would not want to like box because think about it, bitch. We gotta go heavyweight.
Oh hell no, bitch!
You not boxing them big bitches.
Me neither. I'll punch a little bitch in the face like that, but I ain't boxing no big bitch. You know what I mean? Oh hell no.
Yes.
I just feel like I can just a little bit because that's what we do at the gym.
But I don't want to.
I know we box in the gym, but imagine a big bitch like really squaring up,
right? Oh, bitch.
Not
this weight class, baby.
I know. For sure, but yeah,
I'm gonna have to lose a whole bunch of weight and fight.
I know, be in the shower shaking because you're trying to make weight and shit. But yeah, boxing is crazy. But I've always wanted to play basketball. Like being tall, like I just feel like I just wanted to do it. I played it for like 1 year at the church, like church basketball league.
I remember when you did that,
and it was fun.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I remember being okay.
You actually like the little times that I played basketball. When I tell you I wasn't in the game, I was doing toe touches. I was out there just being a girl, waving to people in the stands, not doing anything.
What was this?
When I was like 5, 6, you know.
Okay.
But my parents took me out of that quick because I just no, I didn't want to.
I was actually kind of good.
But you played. That's why I was like when I went to your games, so I remember like seeing you do stuff.
Yeah, I was kind of good, but it was just. I don't know, it wasn't something that I was like extremely passionate about. I just remember that feeling of like softball, for instance, that feeling of like, I'm enjoying this. Like I loved going to practice. I loved when we had games. I hated when we played the Braves. Those bitches were so
oh my God.
Those bitches were so Them bitches were so good. Okay, y'all, so let me tell you.
The Braves, if you know,
there was this one team that was just better, like miles better than any other team in the county, and they were called the Braves.
Why were they that good? Did they go to like batting?
I think they probably went to camps and invested.
Yeah, they did.
Not the girl's dad was the coach, and they were good.
When we see them,
and then when I would look on the calendar on the refrigerator and I would see the Braves, I was like, fuck, I had to play them again. It's like you're walking into a loss. And it's so crazy. I have these cards in my room, and it's kind of just like conversation starters. And one of the cards says, "Would you rather be the best player on the winning team?
The best player?
I mean, the worst player on the winning team, or the best player on the losing team?"
The worst player on the winning team.
Why?
I want to win.
But they're not gonna respect you though, because they're like,
why they not gonna respect me? Because at the end of the day, I'm on that team. I play my part. Everyone has a part. When you play a team sport, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and then
bitch, I got a ring. I don't give a fuck.
And then y'all at Pizza Hut, and you're like, "Ooh, that game was tiring." And you say, "I know, right?" And they look at you like,
I'm not gonna say that though. I'm just gonna be like,
I would rather be the best player on the losing team, and that's what I would. Every time we lost, yeah, I don't care.
So they can be like, be like Caleb. And now your teammates don't like you? Ooh. Because that's the thing.
Bitch, you know, I'm doing it for the recruit.
She one of them. Let's go, y'all. We got this. You're literally like that. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get recruited.
So I'm on a winning team. Okay. And I'm never going to be the worst on the team. I'm going to tell you
but that was the
I might not be the best, but I won't be the worst.
Okay, whatever. But yeah, those girls were good. I wonder where they are now, because I really wish nothing but the best for them, because they were really good. Like, it was literally like black girl magic. Like, when you saw them, you knew, like, the Braves in their uniforms, their apparel, like, they just gave winners, seriously.
For sure.
That was fun.
Yes, it was.
But anyway, okay, so being tall, let's talk about dating.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so, we were always tall, right?
Yes.
And so that means we probably got taller way before guys started getting their growth spurt.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So like, think about being in middle school. Like, we were already, like we said, 5'7", 5'8" in middle school, and dudes hadn't got their growth spurt yet.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
But back then, like, okay, I would say the average height for men now, what would you say is like the height now?
Like 5'10".
Average? You
5'9".
I would say the average for a man is like 5'9".
And I'm 5'9".
It's like 5'9". That's the average. Yeah. But like you were saying, like, we were taller and guys were like shorter than us. But also, like, for me, from my dating experience, I always dated tall men. So I didn't realize. That's why I said I didn't realize till 2 years ago. Like, when I was
just short out here.
Yeah, but every.
I said sorry.
I'm not trying to short anybody. Tall as shit.
Yeah, I know.
So, you know, so I'm just like, all the guys I've dated was like tall. From like, it was like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". Like I dated tall guys. Yeah. But what? You're tall.
I'm tall. I like tall guys too.
Would you date a guy shorter than you? Be honest.
Shorter. Well, how short are we talking? I'm 5'9".
Anything below 5'9". Would you even date a nigga that's 5'9"?
I can't.
Like, can you be like, hey babe? Hey babe.
I just, and it was so funny when I was in Scotland. It was somebody that was trying to talk to me. And he was like either my height or like a hint shorter than me. Yeah. I just can't get into it. Like I don't feel feminine.
And then that's you. That's you.
And this is my perspective.
Because some women, they definitely
love the short kings. Sorry.
No, for real though. Yeah. But like, I feel like, okay, maybe one guy I dated that was like
your height.
Maybe like 2, yes. And but adulthood.
But I'm saying, do you feel feminine when you
exactly. I feel that's like I might have to fight a little bit.
Him?
No,
like somebody come up, is he defending you? Or you gotta help him?
Like, I gotta have my own plan.
Right.
But exactly. No, I don't wanna do that. I don't know, maybe things will change, but I'm just naturally attracted to taller men.
Me too, and I just like to feel all dainty.
Yeah, I want to feel dainty. Like,
I'm just a girl.
Exactly. I'm already the biggest in a room half the time.
Exactly.
So, having a guy that just makes you feel like that, it's like, exactly. I feel like tall people are meant for tall people and short people are meant for short people. I said it.
Your parents are...
You're right, but they made me, so I guess you're right. But
okay, so
still, not height segregation. Like, tall people. No, this guy said he was like, I love you so much. I dated him. He's like, I love you so much and all this, but we can't have kids because your mom is short.
No, people do that, like the gene pool or shit.
Yeah, no, he was fucking doing a Punnett square. Like, of my child being short is
that's crazy.
What? Not even me, but my mom. Like, okay, you're doing a lot.
You would have just said tall people's for tall people, short people's for short people.
I'm scarred.
Okay. But yeah. Okay, so would you date a short guy? Would you date a guy shorter than you?
Would I date him?
Yes.
I haven't gotten there yet. Like nobody, I haven't met somebody that
and I will say that
made me feel like, oh yeah, but I'm not gonna say I'm like totally against it.
I will say the guy who I was talking to in Scotland, who was like shorter than me, kinda, he just didn't give exactly.
Yeah.
But I feel like
be confident.
If you're a confident short guy, you might catch me slipping.
Yeah, or don't be like trying to always like talk about the height shit. Like, nigga,
I can see that you're short.
Just chill.
But if you're confident in it, I feel like confidence is key with anything.
Exactly.
And that's how I feel now. Now that I've like realized, like, okay, I am tall, I am like stallion, you know what I mean? I'm confident in that.
Right.
Once you realize, and this goes out to anybody, once you realize what you're giving, we're all not the same. Like, I'm not skinny petite. Like, I got ass, I got titties, and I'm tall, you know what I mean? And that's my niche, that's my thing.
That's the thing.
And I'm confident in it.
We've always been like bigger women, so that little cute little tiny shit, you know? We've always been
like getting the shit off the top shelf and like,
you know what I mean? And like with you, your parents are kind of tall already. But me being raised by someone who's short, my mom never made me feel like my height was a problem. She made me. She taught me to be confident and stand tall and never try to shrink myself. Because I've seen tall girls that try to like.
But baby, you was tall, honey.
Exactly.
You was tall. Just sit in
become a model.
And
that just goes back to like dating short men. So I'm not saying I'm against it. Like
I just have to feel confident in myself.
Exactly. That's
all
that matters.
Feminine?
And like, can you defend me?
Do I feel like if somebody run up, you really go
like if a nigga like disrespect me or something, and then I'm like, babe, and then he like, yeah, but like what you say? Then like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want nothing like that. You gotta.
Or also, I was just talking about this weekend. What do you want your nigga to do if you're getting jumped by women? Like, I heard somebody say, talk about this because they were saying,
we were just talking out.
We was talking about violence against women because I'm the type of person that I agree that no woman should put their hands on a man. I feel like everybody should just keep their hands to themselves, right?
Yes.
However, if I'm getting my ass beat, you better be swinging the hoes like,
ow. If them bitches get a hold of my sister, like,
right.
When I tell you, you better. Don't even.
Okay.
No, that's because it's the self-defense.
Right. Okay. So is your short king? As long as he can help me.
He fucking 2 pieces.
Bitches real like.
Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah. Then this is fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But,
and if you can pick me up, that's all I ask. Ooh, like you need to be able to lift me. If I'm like too heavy,
can you pick me up?
Yeah. Exactly.
His ass doing the army grab on your ass to take you back to the car. He can't even pick you up. Your feet dragging on the ground.
No, we have to fucking know that because we're huge.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
He probably will have to do that, but I wouldn't want that. I wanted you to scoop me up like
like a little princess.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I love being tall.
I do too. I'm sitting in it now, and once you really sit into whatever that you are, maybe you're skinny, petite, you're short and thick, whatever you are, sit in it because we're not all supposed to look alike. Right. I feel like you being yourself is what makes you you. Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? And I love being tall.
Short, skinny, thick, fat, whatever you are, like just embrace it. And if you can, the things that you can change, if you want something to be different, you can change that. It's all about the mental. But the things you can't change, don't let anyone make you feel like you're less than. You know, everyone has their preference. And, you know, we make jokes and stuff like that. But there's always going to be someone out there that finds whatever you are beautiful. And it doesn't matter if you like taller men or shorter women and taller women. It doesn't matter, you know? So, yeah, shout out to you. Love yourself. Just be normal. Just be normal, y'all. Yes. Just be normal. You ready to get in this acting bag? Yes. Okay, y'all. So, we like we said, we talking about Stallion. So, hopefully these films or TV shows is going to kind of correlate. You ready? What's what? Who you want to go first? We're gonna rock paper scissors so I can go first. Yeah. Or you want? No, for real. I didn't know, but let's go. Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock. Dang. I just wanted to do that. Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot. Oh, that was kind of close that time. Hey, yeah, you started off strong. Okay. Okay, you ready? You've gotten taller. Oh no. We got our knees done. Oh, you can do that? No. You should do that. Oh my god, you can do that? I can do that? Yeah. Girl, that's so crazy. I did not pick that one because I didn't know you was gonna pick that. But I literally was gonna do that. White chicks. White chicks. Oh my god, so good. And I literally, that makes me think of like being a tall woman. Like, it's like you're something different. You're taller. So first of all, that's the thing now. You get your knees done. Yeah, niggas are short knees. No, but they have to get like physical therapy for like years to walk with that. It's not that serious. You're just short. Just get the lifts in the shoes. Oh my god. Good job. Thank you. Okay, so let me think about mine. All right. I know I didn't just see you put your hands on her. Are you okay, girl? Don't be telling me what to take my ass. You take your ass from in front of my shop. Bitch. Boy, I will burn you with this damn curling iron with your fake Avon. I know that, but I don't. Is it barbershop? Close. Is it with Queen Latifah? Yes. Oh, I know that movie. And Keke Palmer. It's close to barbershop, but it's not that. Yeah. Beauty shop. Beauty shop. Yeah, I remember that. Yes. That's a good one. And I chose that because Queen Latifah is a stallion. Queen Latifah is a stallion. And she built too. So I was just like, you know, that was somebody like on TV when we looked at like I always imagine myself on TV. Me too. And movies and shit. Like, I don't know. I just felt like that was gonna be me on screen. And I learned like from seeing celebrities and stuff like on TV, and then you see them in person, you're like, oh my god, she's a little person, like she's like 5 feet, and I'm like, wow, that's how they're portrayed on camera. I don't know anybody that looks like me. So then I remember getting into this thing of Googling people's height and stuff like that, and seeing what people like, how much this person weigh or how tall are they, and then when I see them on TV, I was like, okay, so I would look like that. You know what I mean? It's like, not saying I'm that big, but she's just someone that always showed me like a taller woman or a thicker woman.
No, you're absolutely right.
She's an amazing actress. She's so versatile. I love Queen Latifah.
Me too. I always say, like, one of my favorite movies is Last Holiday. I love when she thought she was dying with It was so good. All right, so let's get to these business shout outs. So this week I have Harris Notarizations. This is my line sister's Maya's business. If you need a notary public in the Atlanta area, please hit her up. She does all of that. She does wills, deeds, contracts, whatever you need notarized, hit her up and we go have the information on the screen. Shout out to you.
Great.
Who you got?
Having a notary is so important. So important. Like, as you get older and you get into business, you definitely need that. You really do. That is a great resource. Yep. This week I wanted to give a shout out to my brother. He has 2 books. He's a 2-time published author. Like, what? And that is just such an amazing accomplishment. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to give a shout out to him. You can find his books. His page is Malik Writes for Life. One of them is called A Look at Life from A to Z, and the other book is a children's book, actually, that is Black Affirmation. So it's called the 100 Affirmations for Black Children. So I love that so much. Definitely buy a book for your kids, and then the other one is a book of poetry. Yeah, I love that. That's the one I have, and I love the poetry. He put me on the words. I'm like, I know. Go he's a genius. Yeah, he's so crazy. He's so smart. So shout out to my brother. Follow him at Malik Writes for Life. Yes. Alrighty, another episode down. I'm super proud of us, y'all. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Join now. Get in while it's early, because when we get up there, y'all gonna be like, I remember when they first started. You know what we need to do? What? Name our fan base. Okay, what are we calling them? The normal society, or I feel like it's already taken somewhere. We'll come back with it. We'll come up with it. Yeah. Give us some ideas too. But thank you all for your support. We really continue to share our videos on your social media platforms. Follow us on Instagram. And yeah, we'll have it listed below. Thank you all for your support, and we will see you next Friday. Yes. Bye, y'all. See y'all.